Hi, welcome to Cook Healthy BR. I'm Jeff, and this is a healthy recipe project of the Mayor's Healthy City Initiative. Each week we bring you a new recipe from a member of our community. Let's get started. Joining us this week in the kitchen is Gwen Bowie. Gwen is the Wellness Director for the A.C. Lewis YMCA here in Baton Rouge. Gwen, tell us a little bit about what it is that you guys are doing at the Y.
At the Y, we like to make the Y accessible for the whole community. We have a wide variety of programs available to not only individuals but families. We consider ourselves more than just a gym. We consider ourselves a place for the whole family to come and get well. The motto at the Y is small steps, big rewards. We believe in a balanced, healthy lifestyle which incorporates physical activity and making wise nutrition choices. And we feel with small steps, over time you'll develop healthy habits that will enable you to live longer and a healthier lifestyle.
I love that. It really sounds like a plan for success.
Today we're cooking anytime frittata. I like to call it anytime frittata because it can be served for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's lots of variations on this recipe and lots of variations for ways to serve it. So today's anytime frittata is going to be a very healthy option frittata that includes a lot of protein. We're going to start with 10 egg whites. Today we're going to put in some pre-cooked turkey sausage. We're also going to add 1/4 of a cup of cheese and 1/4 of a cup of green onions, and we're just going to sprinkle little Parmesan cheese on top.
Great. I know that I really like the frittata recipe in my house. I like to use it to get rid of all of the leftovers that we have in the fridge. Let's go ahead and get started.
Okay.
We've got a skillet with a little bit of cooking spray and a little bit of olive oil heating on the stove.
And we're just going to start by adding the green onions and just let them saute for just a moment. And we're just going to stir them up just a little bit. I did spray the pan with a little cooking spray, and we're using a non-stick cooking pan just to make sure we can ease the frittata out of the pan for serving.
One thing to consider with this recipe is to make sure that you choose a skillet that's oven safe. We are going to be putting this pan into the oven, and you want to make sure that your pan's not going to melt once it goes inside.
Once these have just cooked and released some of their oils, we're going to go ahead and add the egg whites. Just add those right into the pan. And I like to give it a few stirs initially, Jeff, just to start to let the bottom set, and as well as let the eggs start to cook through. All right, so Jeff, now we're just going to go ahead and add the sausage to the frittata before it sets completely. And we're going to go ahead and add the cheese. But this really is a frittata that sometimes I slice up in the morning and put on a bread for my kids to take to school, or I'll take it for lunch with a little salad and some fruit on the side. Even in the evening for dinner, I might serve it with some pasta or potatoes along with a fresh vegetable. So once the bottom is set, you're just going to go ahead and place it right into the oven. You can put it under the broiler, or you can put it in a preheated 350-degree oven until the top is set. Prior to putting it in the oven, I'm just going to sprinkle it with some Parmesan cheese just to give it a little saltiness, and that'll brown up nice, especially when you're using the egg whites. All right, so we're ready to add it to the oven.
I'll go ahead and throw that in there for you. Gwen, how long is this going to be in the oven for?
You know, Jeff, that really depends. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes. You just want to keep an eye on it and make sure those eggs do not become too brown on top.
We've taken our frittata out of the oven, just slid it onto a plate, dressed it up some. It's a great pairing with some arugula here. That'll taste great together. Let's go ahead and plate it up.
All right. Excellent, Jeff. Let's start with a little slice for you. A little slice for me.
You can dress this up any way you want. In the past, I've added a little sour cream, some guacamole on top, add some salsa. All right. Cheers.
Bon appetit.
That's really delicious. You taste the turkey in it. It's not overwhelming. Same thing with the green onions. You really get that fresh flavor from the onions that you wouldn't have otherwise. This is really fantastic. Thanks for sharing with us. Again, this is Gwen. She's the Wellness Director at the A.C. Lewis YMCA. You can find out information about the programming that they offer and all of the different exciting things that they are promoting and involved with by visiting their website, Facebook page, or Twitter account. All of those links, along with the links to the Healthy BR page, are going to be in the show notes. Until next time, keep cooking.